It's finally finished. It's all cleaned up. It works perfect. I haven't tested it on steel yet, but I'm sure it'll be fine. It's got a full rotation, 360 degrees. Not that you need 360, but it gives options. If you're going to be doing a circular T-slot, you might as well go all the way around instead of just part. Otherwise it'd be damn annoying if you actually do need to get it to the angle that you haven't cut. That's the original. For anyone that hasn't been following, that's the original. That's rough cast. You can only get a certain amount of turn on that, a certain amount of taper. The taper's only about 20-25 degrees, something like that. So if you want a 45 degree taper, you've had it. The base of it, you can only turn it 180 degrees. You can't turn it to another angle because it runs in this T-slot. This T-slot that runs all the way through along the carriage. Cross slide, sorry. These knots, you undo those. In fact, they're loose. I'll be able to show you. You turn it, and then the nut gets underneath here. You can't get a spanner in there. So that is about the extent of the taper that you can get on it. They're still a little bit tight. You can get it a little bit more than that, but like I say, you can't tighten it. Whereas these, you just undo those and you can turn it wherever you want. It's got a very limited travel. It's only got a travel of about 1.5 inches to 2 inches, believe it or not, to say how long it is. Whereas that, it's got, that can go all the way up to the disc. It's got a flat at the back. It can go all the way up, and it can come all the way out as well because it's a right-hand thread. You turn it to the right. The screw turns to the right, and the screw travels with the compound slide. And there's the end of it there. So it can go all the way from. See, that's up to there. You can go the full length. It's going to be very unstable, obviously, when the front of it's about here, but you know what I mean. That's going to have a scale on it, and I'm going to have a pointer there. So I've got increments. I don't have to use. Well, if I need to be really accurate, yeah, you'd use an indicator. But for 99% of the stuff that I'll do, that'd be fine. What else? So I need to get a scale made up for that. Also, an angle scale for the front of here. What else? That's got ball race bearings, thrust bearings on the inside and the outside. That's going to have a different nut on that. I'm gonna have a piece with a centre hole in it. So the battery drill, I make a tool for the battery drill that fits in that centre hole. And the bar will turn it, and that with that point in the centre hole to stop the drill moving left and right all over the place. This is, sorry about the shaky, the panning camera here. You just got a little brief view of the mess of my shed. That's the original Drummond designed this, but it's Myford lathe. That's obviously machined from one casting. It's all in one piece. Whereas mine, what I've done is, for future proofing, mine's just screwed in. That's 1.25 inches diameter, so to keep the legacy measurement. It's got an M12 threaded hole in the top, so I can add fixtures if I need to. And it's threaded through the whole depth. So that's not substantial enough for something that I do. I mean, you can have 14-inch diameter face plates on here. I can always make another piece up, another one up a lot wider, and screw that one in. Possibly modify, so I've got screw holes in here as well to hold it down. That I've designed them, but I haven't made them yet. Some new tool holders. Come on, go on. That adjuster bolt is on the wrong side for the height adjustment. You can raise it off, you can raise it up and down by that bolt. For this tool holder, that bolt should have been on that side, because obviously the force is on this side to stop it deflecting down, and it saves that from being twisted. It's got a gap there, and it's also got a gap there. But the one that I've designed for normal turning, when it's in that direction, it's got that corner knocked off it, or milled off it, so that gives space, because obviously when you get a live central or drill chuck in there, that gets in the way, that corner. So that's off, that's rounded. In this slot, it's still in the same place, but it's just cut across there, and it's got a rounded front. If I remember right, they're on the computer anyway. I'll get some photos from that. But the whole idea of this is, fun enough, it's actually a quick change. You tighten it with a spanner, or untighten it. That's an original. That's what I mean about legacy. So the originals fit. And then I've got another one somewhere there. That's another one that I made up in the past. And see what I mean? It's alright for that, but it's quite a distance away. So that's why I've made some more, or I'm going to make some more for this top slide. But that's about it. I don't know what else to say. It's took a hell of a long time. It's took about 2 months, maybe 3 months, but finally it's done. The only things I've actually bought for this are these handles here. I've made everything else, and the lead screw as well. That's the lead screw. So I bought this. It's a trapezoidal, sorry, or trapezoidal, however you pronounce it. But it's T12 times 3. And those are the nuts as well, bronze nuts. And these, funny enough, just one bronze nut and one lead screw from a Q was less than 20 quid delivered. There's Zero Backlash. That's the company there, a Q, based in Britain. But I'm not sure if you'd be able to get those imported wherever you are. But that's the end of the video at last. That's what, 8 minutes. Sorry about that.